set this up. I mean,
What is this for?
What do you mean? This is for you.
No way, really? I thought it was some, like, for your project or whatever.
it's for you guys.
That's cool.
So would you just make it straight?
Yeah, but it's right there, but I don't know if it went in deep enough for it. That's a pretty big piece.
We can try it. Or do you want to pump?
Get on. Oh, so you can watch it?
Yeah.
Take the power, man.
Do you want me to hold it?
Oh,
There's a hole.
You got a hole.
Is it gonna squirt? Oh. The other one is like.
Oh my
Going
gosh.
Faster.
Work on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What?
Yes.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Come on, John. A little work here.
They don't pop, do
That's
You
crazy.
guys
Oh
can
my
feel
gosh.
it. It
Keep
feels
going.
good.
Keep going. You want to glow up?
Oh my gosh.
Keep going. Keep going.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that's amazing.
I want to feel it.
I want to touch it.
Are we gonna like pop it?
Someone take a video with their
It doesn't pop? Ever?
Do you want me to pump?
If you use the
touch that
compressor,
now. Do you want me to pump? Do you want to switch?
Here, touch it first.
It's like a rubber.
You want to pump first thing? And then I'll
No,
go
I
back.
don't really want to touch it.
so you do want to touch it, even if you don't think you do.
It's actually really cool.
It's very different from what you felt with the dissections that you did.
That's a lot cooler than sheep one.
It is. It's like a encyclopedic fill-up.
Actually.
Wait, what is this? Pig.
Dude, it's so
Are these as big as ours?
Ours are probably a bit bigger than this.
Yeah, I would say.
Our hearts may be smaller, but
I want to touch it.
Oh, that's like a balloon. It's really cool.
Right? So you see how the texture is very different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kimmy, will you hold this for me? So I
Yeah.
can touch it?
I have blood on my gloves.
Oh, there's
That is crazy.
yeah, so
Sorry.
the beef
Oh,
lung, if we get that, will take up about half the table. Yeah. I'm still working on that. Yeah.
Jeez.
That is weird.
I would say there are people. It's not that out of scale for the size of our lung.
Yeah.
Chest and compare it to that.
It's so good. See how happy they are to recoil?
Yeah, I think this was twisted so we can actually get it better. Let's try that again.
Science is cool, man. It's kind of fun.
Could you ever inflate them enough to pop?
If we had a compressor, we could. I don't want to do that.
What?
That is so
Inflated enough to pop. And what would likely happen is, this is very similar to emphysema when we have bursting of the alveolar sac. So if you ever see a smoker's lung and you squeeze it, you'll have these little bubbles that pop up where all the alveoli have been destroyed, and they're now just one big balloon instead of little balloons. So if we did hook up a compressor, likely these would just blow, and the air would come out of those things. Now the other thing that we can do, and Kylie's going to cut this off for us, is if we can get the heart cut off high enough, we can try to pump water through the heart. So that's something we can do with a fresh heart as well.
Should I stop?
But yeah, just that. But we'll leave this for a little bit. You guys can check it out. You can pump it. You can do the same thing that I was doing if you want to. Anything like that. And then we'll cut some more.
We all just stay.
How fresh is that?
You want to see it again? Yeah, you can come back and redo it again. This is really good to look at all the coronary arteries. Stationary.
If you pump water through it, would it move? You just
Yeah, if we can get,
VO2 max
if we can basically get water into the right side,
I did think
probably getting it a little bit bigger.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
that
so
I can see easily you can make like a hot take here.
we have a hole there that's not allowing us to pump it fully because some air is getting out in that spot. But I mean, we're getting it pretty big, and we're kind of pushing the size of the cavity. So
What? Still the sheep one?
this is a pig.
Isn't it
What's up?
fibrosis that like your lungs can't expand, right? Like they're hardened or whatever?
I'm not familiar with fibrosis necessarily, but look it up and let me know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I know like cystic fibrosis people usually have to get lung transplant.
Yeah, but I don't know like how much
That's
they
in there,
can
right?
expand if it's like.
Yeah, actually,
I know it's something with
good fat.
intramuscular.
Intramuscular.
I think the mucus hardens. Because it's like watery substance and the mucus gets all hardened and then it sticks to itself. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cut the heart. You wanna cut the heart out? Yeah. So Kylie, you can take that off. Just keep as far up as you can on the great vessels, and if you can keep the. You want a scalpel?
Oh, like
Or-
just a normal meeting? Monday, might be a little bit late. 5:30 for sure. I should be ready.
Because I want to say that.
I got a 4 o'clock meeting.
Maybe I'll just cut there and go from there. Pitch Wilson. Okay, because I want to say that.
Yep.
Can I use this?
Yep.
Yeah, he's getting so
So
gross,
you've got
sorry.
nominations for each position, and everyone will short one to set a file.
That's so convenient.
Driver's license, this is what happens to your body parts.
Steve, you should have brought
So,
in
so what I would do is
Anybody have a scalpel?
post appointed, here are the positions where there's going to be a vote, and then short file, vote, and then just do it straight in, and send it over. Comes with an office and a parking spot, right?
I wish. It's frozen.
Is it?
Is it still frozen?
That knife wouldn't cut it.
Maybe I wasn't being aggressive enough.
Yeah, be aggressive. You can cut into that blue mat too. And the other thing you can do is cut on top of one of these blocks. So you have something hard down below. There's a butcher in Coeur d'Alene that I know really well. He catered our wedding and stuff. So
When's he gonna make another batch of jalapeno cheddar sauce?
we have two things in my freezer at home.
Those pretty much the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever produced by human.
Yeah. He has these cheddar jalapeno elk
that?
sausages.
I did go to this
Awesome.
a couple years back. He had, was it venison?
Venison, yeah.
Venison jalapeno cheddar sausages. It was like the greatest thing ever. Seriously.
That was at your wedding?
No, we had prime rib and brisket and the smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
In a while, so not right now. Yeah, it's going until 4, and then so I'll be here from 3 to 4. One of us will be
I
here.
did. So
But then Friday too, from 11 to 1.
good slab,
Okay.
quarter inch. Apples.
So is that in your office?
Got it nice.
No, I'll be over
I
here.
was gonna have paint. And then I came up with, I'm sure somebody else would have done this.
You're welcome.
frozen, so there was actually blood in her heart when it died. So
Oh, you can see it in the too.
Oh, that's so weird.
yeah. It's like put your finger all the way in there, you can get into the HVAC.
Through the frozen blood?
Yes. No? Well, let's
It's a
see.
little cold.
Steve, did those milk pieces go in the
'Cause this
Cap
is
side
going
yet?
down.
There's some in capside that need to be moved, and there's some
Put your
in
finger in that one. Nope, this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Is
Now
that
I'm in the
easier?
HVA,
Yeah, now you're in the HVAC. The other one went down.
Okay, yeah, I can feel that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whoa, that's the HVAC. So put your finger in the other one now that's next to it, and you'll do that.
Oh, yeah. I think it's the other. Wait, so that one's the smooth. Superior venica.
This one is that she's in right now.
And then behind it's the atria. Or no, I mean aorta. Or yeah, pulmonary
I
artery.
feel like it's pulmonary because I think my finger's right here.
Oh, okay.
So then where would it be? Or the aorta be? That's the
Is it this
pulmonary, that's the
one?
superior vena cava. Put your finger in and
Do
see.
you want me to dump that water just in the
Just in a sink, yep.
Oh, or that.
Then put your finger in that one.
More frozen blood.
Does the aorta be the thickest one? Yeah, it'd be pretty big.
And Kylie, you can put it in the water, and it'll defrost it a little bit, but then we can also see if it's
Frozen in
gonna
there.
pump at all. Yeah, and cold water is gonna get a lot of the blood out too.
Yeah, because it's all frozen in there.
That'd be a good idea for fire.
I can't believe people left. This is shocking to me.
Yeah.
So cool. Oh, it's like completely frozen right here.
Yeah, there's just a small time window when we can actually do this from frozen to, we won't wanna be around it.
Are they gonna stink?
Yeah, especially the lungs. will
Yeah,
go
ours
pretty
was
quick,
stinking a
and
little bit when we opened
This
it.
is the
Last time we found
esophagus.
grass in it. We should
Yeah, we
open
can,
it up.
let's open that up,
Yeah.
yeah. You want to?
You want me to open it up? It
Open
might
the
stink.
esophagus.
Conan, did you say you have our midterms here?
Yes, but it's not happening while things are bloody, so when there's no more blood, then we can do it, but.
Okay. That could also come into
That's
office
just
hours.
Food in there?
It might be a blood. That looks like blood to me.
Yeah,
Shark food.
last year
You can flip it.
last time they.
We're done inflating, yeah.
Someone else wants to.
Do butchers like cut these up themselves?
Yeah, so what Tim does is he does mobile butchering, so like when 4-H or some people who raise cows have that, he brings his kill truck out, and he's got basically like a hoist that he, they lift the animal up on,
But when they play
slipping that,
That's horrible.
bleeds out, and then he butchers right there, and gives him meat and stuff like that. Do you guys eat meat?
Yeah.
That's the
I just
process.
try not to think where it comes from.
Yep.
I just try not to think where it comes from.
It's nice to know where it comes from, though.
I hear, I still eat meat.
You watch
I
it.
know.
Well, when you get meat from a source like this, you're pretty sure that it's been treated well and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, if you're buying it from superstores.
I saw a picture of fish from Costco that had a worm in it.
What?
There was a video online of like Costco fish with
A fish?
like it was a fillet of fish that actually had a worm.
You're kidding.
Really?
No, I don't
Yeah.
want to eat fish anymore.
Well, just don't buy it from Costco.
I do buy from Costco.
Where else
Where else am I supposed to go? It's Costco.
It's true.
That's the esophagus area.
Yes.
Where was the training? Was that?
Yeah, you can feel it. It's right there.
Oh, so that's splitting into the primary bronchi right here?
Yeah.
It's not as hard as the other. Yeah.
No, this is
Oh, yeah,
fresh.
did
So
you show 'em
basically,
that?
yeah. So this is really cool too. What you didn't see, because they cut it off higher, is the actual. So this is the vocal cords of the cow, and it actually has these things that pull called a ratanoid pig. Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't know what it is.
And you can actually put your finger in there and feel this, but these pieces of arachnoid cartilage are hard and they pull on the vocal cords to produce sound. The Adam's apple that you see on males, you can actually feel right there. That's called the thyroid cartilage.
That's really hard.
Yeah, really hard. Yeah.
So in females, is that just not
It's there, but it's not as prominent. Yeah. But you can see the vocal cords right there, and I mean, basically, this would be pulled by muscles, and then that would move the vocal cords.
You could do food from like $40 a person up to obviously a couple $20 a person.
neither? I was like,
How do they say moo otherwise?
what did I say? Move.
Oink. How do they say oink?
Last time that the games were here.
They didn't give this guy a last meal, maybe. Are you in there?
The last supper from the sky.
But it's empty.
So we skipped the first game and the second session because it was at the same time as junior.
So what would happen is we'd actually have, this actually might be,
So it is open, but he's empty.
So we'll probably catch something.
He didn't get any food.
Oh no!
knife.
Full 8 hours.
And you guys can cut open that heart inside there. I mean, that would be really cool to do. We will do it
So
before.
cool.
Still frozen?
Kinda. In the middle.
With blood.
Yep.
Oh.
So that's the inside. He didn't get any
Pulling out some
food.
blood.
No last meal in the esophagus.
Oh, poor guy. He's like, yeah, smooth it is. You guys, how
Maybe he just washed it down with some water.
Yeah.
swallowed it quick.
Fast digestion.
So we should cut into that. You want to?
Obviously.
Obviously you do.
That's clean. So yeah, there it is.
So basically, this would be the anterior interventricular artery. And what we expect to find is the interventricular septum right down underneath there. So I would probably cut right about there, and maybe right about there, down to the ventricles.
What if I mess up?
We'll get another one tomorrow.
Where do you want me to start? There?
Yeah.
He won't complain.
This is true.
So now you're actually seeing, I mean, this muscle tissue will look very much like meat. It's a little bit tougher, you know. And
Thick. How far do you want me to go down?
that's great. You got it in there, yep.
And then you want me to do the other
Well,
side?
let's finish off on this one. So you could actually go up and into the left atrium.
Want me to go straight through the orifice?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I like the surgical scalpel.
Yeah.
That's how they do surgeries in real life.
What do you do surgery in? In the backyard.
How do you know if I'm become a surgeon, right?
I know, I broke the scalpel.
Inside the
I am planning on becoming a surgeon. I probably just failed my first test. What happens if you lose a scalpel in the body cavity?
Do you know how much stuff is left inside people?
And
Rags.
towels?
Rags,
see the
towels,
blood?
devices.
Do you want me to
Post-op.
Retractors.
Seriously, post-op x-rays with forceps in there and stuff like that.
No way.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you see the new counting method that they
Oh
use?
yeah.
Do they go in there and remove it?
This thing. Just
Depends on what they left in there.
Holes, so you put the towel in
Yeah.
the number of holes.
Yeah.
And that happened like the last day. Do you want me to keep
Yeah,
going?
you're in there
Yeah.
for 7 or 8 hours, and the person in charge of how many pieces of gauze did you use? Was it 112 or 113? I don't know. I hope it was 112, because that's all we got here.
Will your body like dissolve it eventually?
No!
I don't think so.
I would say it depends on what's in there.
People, I've
I mean, I
seen
don't think
the
it
show where
dissolves
a girl ate a mattress and she still
They have clamps though, like actual big like clamps that they clamp the heart open with the chest. I don't think
Do
you
they
could
just say like, oh, oops, sorry, I forgot about that?
Well, now they do X-rays afterwards, so maybe that's why they do X-rays.
Before they
Little
close.
foreign body in the body cavity.
They've learned their lesson to do X-rays before they close.
Yeah.
Only a couple.
You can open up the right
You
one.
want me to
too.
do the same, just right here?
Yep.
Is that the
Moderator band, yeah. Awesome. It's a big
We
moderator
need to take
band.
a picture of this because I
Yeah.
didn't cut it.
Which
Or
one?
making a video of it.
Because I didn't cut the moderator.
Oh, that?
That a girl.
Yeah, what did you think of
I
it?
don't know. Yeah, we're trying to figure out where the laser was coming from.
Yeah, it's just, yep, that's great.
Hey, have fun. Isn't that so much better than the formaldehyde heart?
It's a lot harder.
It's cool to see all
I
the
thought they were more squishy.
colors in the vessels.
You can see the chordae tendineae.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it.
So the cow heart is about the size of your head.
Really?
Yeah,
It's humongous.
It's
The lungs
awesome.
take up the whole table.
yeah.
Did we dissect one?
Here's the
It's crazy.
Are you gonna do it?
I'm trying. He can also get us a bunch of embryo, or not, what is fetuses? Cow fetuses usually. Because some of the cows, when they get slaughtered, didn't quite have babies yet.
Veal. That's the good veal.
What did you say
Yeah.
this band was?
The best.
What's the moderator band?
Like helps conduction, so it's like faster. Short term.
Across to the wall of the right
Wasn't that on
ventricle.
the midterm or
Mhm.
something?
Got that
I think
right.
that one.
Now you know.
He's like, I know it was something, man. I can't remember. I've heard of it.
We could just speed up conduction. Maybe I should ask them. I don't know. Clever. Speed them into-
Yeah.
Why doesn't the left ventricle have that? So why would it need a specialized conduction system if it's already on that side?
Speed it up.
Why do you need to speed up conduction to the right ventricle?
To pump blood to the pulmonary.
Well, then why wouldn't you want one on the left side?
I don't know. Because there's already one on the right side.
Excellent question.
Well, it's already on the right side, so it doesn't do anything to the left ventricle, right? It just, you basically jump the gap, right? From the septum to the ventricular wall on the right side. But there's no analogous thing on the left side.
I would want one on the left side.
Or that there isn't one on the left side suggests,
Like stronger.
necessarily, suggests perhaps the lack of an actual need for it. It's one of those that just isn't. There is no answer to the question.
Disbalance between the Purkinje fiber concentration.
Could be something like that. Could be a timing issue. Yep, something like that. Yeah, it could be just a mass thing. So the greater mass of the left side, the Purkinje fibers might be, what's the word I'm looking for? Not narrower, wider. So conduction is faster. Could be a million different reasons. I've never found a real good answer as to why there's a moderator band only on the right side.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't do water pumping because we tore it open. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, Steve, next time we get a live one like
Well,
that.
tomorrow we're doing it.
Oh man.
If you want,
Have we
can
got
do
a
it.
pump?
Well, McCann can bring in his compressor.
Not like, I mean like a pump, like a peristaltic pump, like
See
a
you,
water
thank
pump.
you guys.
We're gonna get one of those.
I don't know where we get one.
this would be very difficult to do. And I
Because
don't
if
know how
we had
well-
the great vessels intact that were longer, like
How,
we
how,
have,
how, so when they, so, I'm curious, how long after, the animal is killed do they get that out?
No more pictures?
really
Take a
quick.
picture
I
of
mean,
it?
he
Yeah.
does this mobile. He does his butchering mobile. So basically,
Send us
he's
my sister, she
taking,
would probably
he's
throw it.
cutting
Really?
the
Yeah, she's not
larynx,
good with blood or anything.
getting the esophagus out, trachea out, all this kind of stuff.
I know, I may actually get
You
them
know,
from
digestive
you at
system
one
out.
point.
That's all going
That's
away
really cool.
from the
Okay.
animal as quick as possible. So that's the first step in the process, and then after that, he takes it apart and the rest of it.
Thank you.
Says if I could get,
Thanks, that was fun.
You want that one?
Gotta get some, wait.
if I could get that part out in about 10 minutes on ice, and then back to the lab within maybe 2 hours, and if I had a pump, I'd probably make that thing beat.
Yeah, with electrical stimulation or what?
Probably wouldn't need, if the assay is intact, wouldn't need electrical stimulation if you make the ringer solution, right?
Yeah.
Talking about just sticking in the pot of glucose?
Well, if you connect the tubes right, it will actually wouldn't even need a pump if you connect the tubes right. You could do a full circuit, see if it could power it.
Mhm.
I've seen that done.
Have you
That's a
really?
more tricky prep. The easier prep is to just perfuse it and stimulate it and just let it pump.
Right.
Aha!
That'd be worth trying.
You're
sometime.
welcome.
I've never done
See
it
you later.
on a heart that side. I've done a million rat hearts that way. But
Look, it goes through.
Yeah, it does.
My finger's being pumped.
Pretty awesome.
Isn't that neat? I love these.
Professor Conan,
Yeah.
you're going to Red, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you going?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. We're gonna eat a lot of poutine this weekend.
Oh.
well, you're gonna need a lot of French fries and gravy and
Yeah,
cheese.
it's not really
It's not
poutine in
poutine
BC.
unless you're in Eastern Canada.
Gotcha. Have you ever had it?
No, I haven't, but I've heard of it.
It's delicious. Yeah.
I mean, French fries and great cheese.
Wait a second.
Thank you.
What's that?
Must be the pulmonary trunk, right?
I thought. Oh, this one is the superior affinity.
Yeah.
So this one is the pulmonary. No. I'm not going into the right, I'm going into the left.
Oh, yeah, that's the aorta.
Well, I thought that was the
Well,
aorta.
no, so
Did we make a hole?
that is going to be the pulmonary veins coming in, then put your finger through there again. So that is going to be the aorta.
So then what is that? Oh, that's going into the atria.
Yeah, that's going into the
So
atria.
then that's the pulmonary vein or
Yeah,
something? So that's the aorta.
yeah. That's okay. No, he didn't get me.
Turn stink.
Is it already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's why we
Put
have
them on
ice.
surface area there.
Yeah. Nice work, Kylie.
Thanks for letting me help.
Oh yeah. You come back tomorrow?
Yep.
Cool.
Sure am.
Nice.
Do you want me to?
Looks like you had a
No.
number of extra show up today.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get more tomorrow when they hear
Because
about
they'll
how
see
cool
what
it
it
is.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll show